Hello everybody, it's AlienButlerBlunders and welcome back to a brand new video today. I'm very happy to be bringing you this fantastic Alien 3 NECA figure. It's the first NECA figure I've bought in a few years. The only other two I have are the Compression Suit Ripley and the from the first Alien and the Warrior Alien from Alien vs Predator. They're both fantastic figures. I'm very happy to be welcoming another figure today. It's in this fabulous cardboard box, as you can see, with the figure displayed inside. And you can see there's art on the box there, post cool, and on the back there's detail as well. It's very cool, and you can read the description at the bottom there, talking about the basic synopsis of the film. I love it when they do that, when the NECA has a synopsis. It's funny, this alien is referred to as the dog alien or the runner. I kind of like how the alien doesn't have an official name in any of the films. I mean, the word xenomorph's used in pop culture, but even in the second film, when that's used, it's only as a passing reference. It's not kind of like a continual specific name. Never has a proper name, but the package refers to it as the dog alien, as you can see on the bottom there. But that's kind of a removable label instead of the official label. There's no official label anywhere on the box. But anyway, the dog alien figure's in there. It's very cool, very lovely figure. Excellent detail. I'll mention in the background as well. I have been playing a few Alien games. I do think Alien is a franchise which works better as films. As you can see, I've got my DVD box set and Alien 3 in there with that classic poster, which is on the box as well. The bitch is back, you know, funny slogan for the film. Alien Isolation is just classic game, you know, everybody loves that game. That's the way it seems on the internet. Extremely well known. There's Alien Colonial Marines as well. Very different style of game, but good stuff, good fun. Anyway, right, I'll get on with the figure. I have opened it already to speed things up a bit. So I've cut the plastic ties and stuff. It took quite a while to take the ties off because it was really quite securely bound. But anyway, you can slip the figure out the box like that, and I can put the box there, and it comes with a lovely little diorama. I didn't notice this at first, but it's a lovely kind of diorama of like rusty metal and red bricks. It's kind of the aesthetic of the film, which the alien reflects in its colours. It's like a very kind of brown rust colour, and there's the figure out the box. Lovely, lovely figure. As you can see, it's about the same height as all the other Alien figures. You can make it a bit taller because of the legs kind of extend, but anyway, I'll compare it to the Warrior Alien few here. It is ever so slightly a bit taller, but roughly the same size, same rough weight. Same amount of plastic kind of thing. Both got these lovely kind of gel heads, you know, kind of translucent heads, which is like iconic. I love that. I love the look. I prefer the jelly kind of translucent look to the kind of rough look of some of the films the aliens in. Anyway, okay. I did have a quick peek at this figure before this video, and I'll say that I'm super duper impressed by it. Only a teeny tiny imperfection of paint on there on the black opaque dome, but that's fine. The joints are really quite stiff and the tail's quite loose, so the tail's not too useful as a prop for helping him stand up, but that's all right. The head on the poster kind of on some of the promotional pictures on the box, it shows the head pulled all the way back. The joint kind of suggests it can do that, but it's a very stiff joint, and I don't really want to risk it. I'm going to be posing it like this anyway, so there's no point putting it all the way back. It does slide down though quite easily. I think it goes a bit further than that, yeah, like that, which is cool. Okay, the arms, it's like 180. It's very cool. You can bring the legs forward so it can stand like that. So the quadrupedal pose, it's very cool. Oh, there we are. I do prefer it, as I said, standing up, and it's quite easy to get kind of fantastic poses out of it. Very cool. It's like a very soft little rubber at the end of its tail. I think it's kind of a straighter blade in the film, but it always looks floppy, but that's fine. I was hoping the hands would be able to kind of flop upwards, but they can't. They're only a tiny bit of articulation, although they do spin round, which is cool. So you can pose the palms upwards if you want to. Anyway, yeah. There are points of articulation. You can bend it a tiny bit there, but the joint's very stiff. Looking at the arms, this joint here is so stiff that this arm doesn't really want to bend very much, but this arm does want to bend, so you can almost pose it like that, like it's in a defensive posture, which is cool. The mouth has got these like white humanoid teeth, very kind of white teeth. You can open the mouth and you can pull the inner mouth out. It's a lot shorter than I think that's as far as it'll go. I don't want to break it, but it only comes out a little bit, as you can see there. If I stand him up like that, yeah, that's the thing with them. These figures never stand up very well. As gorgeous as they are, they never stand up very well. Okay, so I'll show you this Alien vs Predator xenomorph. You can see that the inner mouth comes out quite a bit further than the other one, but that's fine. That's fine. Okie dokie. So it's funny with the color palette. The color palette of the classic xenomorph from the big chap from the first film was kind of chrome and black. Alien vs Predator is chrome and black, but this alien from Alien 3 is kind of a rust brown or slightly orange brown color, and its teeth are kind of a white instead of a reflective chrome. But yeah, still very, very cool. Okay, if I can stand them both up like that, that's cool. And in the box as well, I will show you that it came with a queen chest burster. There isn't a chest burster queen in the film or in any Alien vs Predator Alien film. It's just kind of a hypothetical and an excuse to make another figure, but it's a nice little figure. There's some very, very small chrome teeth you can see there, and a nice little kind of head flange at the back, but it's just a soft bendy rubber. I did have some issues standing this one up. This one wants to fall over all the time. It's a bit heavy, a bit top heavy, but it's fine if you catch the tail. The next thing is this pretty cool little green circular embryo. It's supposed to be the embryo that was inside of Ripley's chest when she goes into the scanner in the film. Very nice little thing, and you know, it's the one from the poster. And the figure does have this handy little base, which is cool. I've not encountered, I've not owned a figure which has a handy little base like this. I think it was released with the original Dog Alien. I know this is said to be an improvement and a slight resculpt. There's not many differences, but the original came with a stand. This one comes with a stand, and I'll just demonstrate the stand for you if I can. So it's not the best stand, but I think you can just hook the tail onto it, and it just makes it slightly more independently standing. You need to fiddle with it a fair bit to make it stand up well, but there we are. If I stretch his arm out like that, it's a different pose. Cool. Needs a bit of fiddling for him to stand properly, but yeah, the base does help. It doesn't do miracles, but it does help. Okay, and one big criticism I do have about this figure, other than the super stiff joints, is the feet are very weird. there's no clear like articulation points to put them flat, but both feet, as you can see, are kind of like articulated in a weird way, so we can't ever stand properly on a flat surface. He's kind of standing on his first toe, and the others are kind of pronated at a weird angle. But you know, other than that, I mean, you're always leaning them against surfaces to make them stand up. NECA Alien figures are never very good at standing, so it's not too bad, if I'm being perfectly honest. I wish the figure did come with an egg, because there is an egg in Alien 3. There's an egg on the Sulaco at the start of the film, a little egg which a queen facehugger is supposed to come out of, and there in the box there was a big space here, and in other Alien NECA figures packs they came with an egg and a facehugger. I know with the big chap from the first film they had the classic egg and facehugger. For the second film Aliens, they had for this Ultimate Figure range they had an egg and a facehugger, so it kind of is a big shame, and this is no real substitute. It's kind of, if you feel like you've been cheaped out a bit by them, to be honest, it's not really a good trade almost, you know. But it's all right. It's a pretty fantastic figure. I can't really find too many faults with it. It's just fantastic. One weird thing about it is it does seem asymmetrical in the sculpt. I'm sure that's probably intentional, but the head isn't perfectly straight on the body, as you can see. You can straighten it up a little bit, but it's just not perfectly straight. The right shoulder blade is kind of or like kind of shoulder bumps is kind of much larger on the right. The tail is the pelvis back, as you see as well, it's kind of asymmetrical. But you know, other than that, maybe it was just supposed to be like that in the film. I'm sure it was. These sculptors do fantastic work, absolutely fantastic work. It's just he doesn't pose perfectly straight, but then again, that's more lifelike, I suppose. But anyway, I'm just going to say I'm very happy with this decision. The kind of queen embryo and like juvenile chestburster are fantastic. It's a really nice figure. If I'm being honest, it's a really nice figure. Poses very nicely. It doesn't stand up very well in the kind of a quadrupedal pose. It kind of is more comfortable standing in the bipedal pose, like it is now, which is fine. This is fine by me at the end of the day. That's how I'm going to pose them on my shelf when I get round to it. And there they are with Ripley. If I can get her in the middle there, and change the light a bit. There we are. Fantastic stuff. There we are. Put the poster in a bit closer, and yeah, great stuff. Well, that concludes it. Great figure. I love it. Some issues with the joints. So that and I don't want to overflex the joints because I'll just weaken them, but I'll just wrap up now. Thank you very much for watching. I recommend the figure, and you know, keep posted. I'll be as regular as I can with the channel, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. So thanks again, guys. I'll see you next time.